switch statements are a way for you to perform certain code when a certain case is true. I consider this a very close brother to an if statement. So let's run through an example, and I think you'll catch on very quickly. So here we have a variable named dog age, and it's an int, and it's equal to 10. So here we're saying for our switch, we're going to do it on the variable dog age. And here you can see we have two cases and a default. So what's happening here is because we're doing the switch on dog age, we're saying if dog age is equal to 1, do the following. If dog age is equal to 2, do this. And if dog age didn't match any of the cases above, then it's going to go to this default and perform this little chunk of code. And I mean, these can be more than one line. You can say dog age plus plus, or have some other string there, hi. I mean, it's a whole chunk of code that you can do. But one thing to remember, you have to have a default here, because if your case doesn't catch the right value, then it needs something to perform, and so that's what this default's for. So I mean, if we made this 10, and you'll see here, because of playground, I didn't do print line because we're using playgrounds, I'm just having strings here, but it's saying because dog age is equal to 10, it's not case 1, it's not case 2, so it must be this one, and it's printing out there. But if we're saying the case is that dog age is 10, look, boom, now it's performing this here. So something cool that you can do with Swift is you can provide ranges. So for example, you can say, rather than just if the case is that dog age is equal to 2, we could say dog age is equal to 2 or the range of 2 through 15. Now you can see Playground is showing us that it's going to execute this code here. And something that is different between Swift and C or Objective-C is something called that there's no implicit fall through. This is a lot of words, but basically, if you remember in Objective-C, you would do the case, some code, and then you'd say break. And essentially that was saying once this code was executed, break out of this whole switch statement and perform the code that's here below it, whatever you want it to be. But with Swift, as soon as it finds that one of the cases is true, so for example, when it comes here and sees that, okay, dog age is in the range between 2 and 15, so I'm going to perform this code, it automatically does a break and exits out of the switch statement. So if you are coming from a C or Objective-C background, that's something to consider. Also, I should mention that switch statements can be more than just ints. So for example, if we have something like dog name is equal to Fido, you can see here we have a problem because it's saying there's no variable called Fido or dog age, so we'll replace that with dog name. And we have a problem here because it's saying, well, you're doing a switch statement on a string, but you're checking it against ints. So we instead have to change these to strings. Make this like Sean and Parker. So this is saying, all right, do a switch statement on dog name, which is equal to Fido. Is Fido equal to Sean? No. Is Fido equal to Parker? No. Well, then the default execute this code. But if we change this one to Fido, boom, this line gets executed. So switches can be used for more than just ints. They can use strings and a whole slew of different types of values.